What is going on YouTube? It's your boy CoinCoverage here, bringing you another cryptocurrency video. In this video, I'm going to be asking you guys, is it possible for Bitcoin to hit $100,000? And we're going to see in this video if it is possible. Obviously, disclaimer, anything is possible in the world. I mean, we could fly to Jupiter, honestly, one day. We could, Bitcoin could fly up to $1 million overnight. Anything's possible. Jupiter, we might need magical powers or some sort of device. But for Bitcoin, we'll probably need some market cap, obviously, to get that price, up and Andy. So, we're going to see if it's possible. I know I made a Dogecoin one. If you guys want to go check that in the description below, it is actually one of my most popular videos. So, in that video, I did get a lot of hate. Not going to lie. I did get a lot of love, though, for how I approached this. But, anything's possible. The title is misleading. It's kind of like, is it possible? Realistically possible, kind of. It's more of that. And, obviously, Dogecoin has been killing it ever since that video I made. It's actually almost nearing 1 cent. I think it hit 1 cent and bounced back down. So a lot of people, are like, yo, what do you think of Dogecoin? No, what do you think of Ripple? I obviously was wrong about, like me predicting the Ripple wouldn't be that high much after that video. Was wrong of me. I mean, I was wrong about that. All right, I understand. Ripple exploded. It's at $3 and it's currently at nearly almost half of Bitcoin's market cap, which is unbelievable. To say it needs a pullback, I mean, it probably needed a pullback here very soon. But, overall, Stellar, Lumens, Ripple, these banking cryptocurrencies are doing very, very well in the space currently. Simply because people know the bank support is there, whether it's genuine or not. So, it's up for you to decide if you want to support these coins and buy into them. Then again, I'm not a financial advisor, but we're going to get into the video. So, yeah. So for Bitcoin to hit $100,000, I mean, it can't really just happen without the market cap moving. That's one for sure thing that's impossible. We can't, unless the supply is just somehow increased or decreased like tremendously and they just realized the supply was completely off. We can't get, $100,000 Bitcoin unless this market cap goes up right here. So if we click on Bitcoin here, Bitcoin obviously doing pretty good for the day, 3% up, which is pretty big. As we get into more price action, the percent movements are going to be probably more extreme, or I mean less extreme, excuse me, just simply because this is so much money, the market that we're moving now, because it's a $253 billion market cap. That's a lot of money that is moved up and down. And the total market cap for the stock market is actually 100 trillion in the world. So as you can see, Bitcoin, we are all-time highs of once again for the global charts for market cap for cryptocurrency, nearly $720 billion, and we're also at an all-time low for BTC dominance. So that kind of tells you that the altcoin, this is the altcoin whole market cap excluding Bitcoin, which is also at a very, very all-time high. Covering about 35% of the market cap, and that's excluding Bitcoin essentially. So every coin is doing very, very well right now. Basically, if you're in the altcoins, you're loving it. If you're in Bitcoin, you're doing all right. I mean, Bitcoin's going up slightly, but now is the time to build your Bitcoin position if you have not yet, because there's a lot of money in alts right now that are really bringing the Bitcoin market down. But like I said, when Bitcoin goes up extremely and the dominance is there, the altcoins will tend to follow, because we did get an all-time high for a long time. Not all-time high, but a pretty high for the year overall after the first altcoin bull rally that we've seen in a long time right here. And then altcoins, like I said, we're tending to follow Bitcoin, and we now see an all-time low for BTC dominance right at 35%. So we're going to see the math. We're going to do the math, and we're going to see if it's really, truly possible for Bitcoin to hit 100,000 and at a realistic standpoint. I know it's possible. I know we can probably hit it in the near future. Let's just see how much market cap we have to hit in order for Bitcoin to really hit the $100,000 mark. I'm not doubting Bitcoin anyway, guys. Please, I love Bitcoin to death, honestly. So just, Bitcoin, I believe, could hit this in the next 2 years easily. Easily in 2019. 2018 will be a little bit of a gamble just because no one can predict this year. 2017 was unpredictable for cryptocurrency. 2018 could even be more unpredictable or expected. Some people only think Bitcoin's going to go up 3-4 times this year rather than the 15 times it went in 2017. But we'll see. So we're going to take the calculator out here, the handy dandy calculator on my computer, and we're going to just put in the market cap. So I'm going to type everything in manually so you guys get it. So we're going to look at how to find the current price of the coin right now. I did this in my Dogecoin video, but I just want to reiterate it just in case you guys may have not watched that video. You can go watch it below. I just talk about Dogecoin. If it's possible, hit $1. And the realistic, it's more of a lesson on the circulating supply and the market cap. But yeah, this price right here is essentially made just by dividing circulating supply by this number right here. So we're just going to do that right now. 253, 794 So that's $253 billion, and then divided by the circulating supply, how much Bitcoin is in existence, essentially. So 16,780,000. Boom, boom, boom. So this is how much Bitcoin's in existence. How much money is in Bitcoin? How much Bitcoin is currently in existence, circulating, and it gives you the exact price, $15,092.30. So we can easily see how much we can hit 100,000. So all you gotta do after this, so you double check the price, everything's working. You know, that was just to show you guys the math. But now we're gonna go to the $100,000 part. So all you gotta do is essentially put 100,000. So you put your target price range or price, you know, and then divide it by the current price. So we can see the multiplier has to hit exact multiplier for it to hit essentially 200 or whatever market cap, or how much, you know, multiplication of the market cap, because market cap determines the price with the circulating supply. So 6.626027. So we're gonna get that exact number. I'm actually gonna remember that. I'll try to remember it. It'll be pretty hard. I'll just round it to 6.26. So 6.26, 6.26, 6.26, 626. I'm sorry, 626. And so we have that number. And then we're going to multiply it by the multiplier of the market cap right now, which is the current market cap, which is 200. And it would be a $1.678 trillion market cap. And all you have to do after this is divide it by the circulating supply, like we just did earlier. So it would just be the same circulating supply. Obviously, this supply will probably be a little bit larger since more Bitcoin will be mined by then, but we'll just see with this current supply how much it would take. It wouldn't be much different, to be honest, just because the supply is already relatively low. As you can see, we're $100,000 just about in $1, which we're a little off, but that's because the math, we rounded it, so it's not going to be exact. So essentially, if we go back here, how do we go back on this? Oh, here we go. So if we look on here, as you can see, we need a 253, actually, is that a trillion? Oh, here it is, yeah. $1.678 trillion market cap in order to hit this number. So essentially, all we'd really need to do is reach this, and this number right here, market cap. This would have to be the current market cap for Bitcoin for it to hit 100K at this moment. Now, is it possible? Yes, it is very possible. Obviously, we have some room to grow. You can't really deny that. We do have some room to grow. A $1.678 trillion market cap can easily happen if Bitcoin hits. If Bitcoin is a mainstream, you know, investment vehicle and a digital gold, but honestly, even before it hits the mainstream, we can honestly still hit this number. Obviously, it needs a little bit more, you know, volume and a lot more people, you know, buying, you know, Bitcoin for this to happen. It can't just happen without new investors coming in. But in my opinion, this number right here can easily happen. The 1.678. That's how. This is exact market cap right now we need to hit $100,000 Bitcoin. And all you have to do really, if you want to see how much it would take to hit a million, you just multiply this by 10, since there's 100,000s in a million, and this would be the market cap needed to hit $1 million Bitcoin as of now. So it'd essentially be 16.78 trillion. And honestly, realistically, that honestly could happen. We can double check this simply by dividing the exact market cap or circulating supply, which, as you can see, the numbers in the number are relatively similar, so you can already see that might just happen. So as you can see, $1 million, 15. It's pretty similar. So yeah, that's basically the little market cap lesson I'm going to show you guys. $1 million, $100,000 Bitcoin is definitely possible. And like, as we can see, the total market cap for $100 trillion Bitcoin essentially could happen. As we see, the stock market's $100 trillion. Obviously, it would take a lot of adoption to reach past the stock market cap and the Bitcoin market cap to tie it, or even be relatively as big as it. But as you can see, it's definitely possible, and that just shows you how much growth we still need to maintain and go until we hit that number. So basically, $100,000 Bitcoin would essentially be the total market cap doubled, and add another 200 billion to it, and we'd get the total market cap in order to hit Bitcoin's big, you know, $100,000 move, like everyone is saying. So it's at as you can see here, we just need a 1.678 trillion, and then for obviously for a $1 million Bitcoin, we'll need $16.78 trillion, which is a pretty big jump. $1 trillion is a lot of money, but you know, it's possible. It's definitely possible. I want to reiterate that. So what do you guys think of this? Do you guys think Bitcoin, are you guys bullish on Bitcoin, bearish on Bitcoin? Do you think altcoins will take over Bitcoin so Bitcoin won't be able to grow anymore? Do you think Bitcoin can stay digital gold and essentially be the conserve of all the altcoins? You know, what do you guys think? Let me know down in the description, or not in the description, the comments below. Hit that subscribe button for genuine, honest cryptocurrency content. In my opinion, I think Bitcoin can easily hit 100,000 within the next 2 years for sure. That's like it. I'm pretty 95% sure it could hit easily $100,000 within the next 2 years. Even this, for it hit to $100,000 this year, I'm like about 50%, I'm like 50-50. Honestly, wouldn't be sure. Just because I think like altcoins are really going to take over this year. I think Bitcoin will still make a run up probably to 50K very easily pretty soon here. But we'll have to wait and see, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all the support. Leave a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed. This is not me attacking any coin at all. I love Bitcoin so much. I love it. I mean, that's the reason why we're all here, right? So thank you guys for watching, and I really appreciate all the support once again. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Take care.